On Kisses and Hugs Club today for singles and couples. Episode 59. Amina's plight. The pain of abuse and isolation. In a village nestled deep within the heart of the African savannah, there lived a young woman named Amina. She was known for her gentle spirit and radiant smile that could light up the darkest corners of anyone's heart. Yet, behind her cheerful facade lay a hidden anguish that weighed heavily on her soul. Amina was married to Malik, a respected hunter in the village. At first, their union seemed destined for bliss as they danced under the moonlit skies and shared dreams of a future filled with love and prosperity. But as time passed, Malik's demeanor changed. His once tender words turned into harsh commands, and his touch became a source of fear rather than comfort. Unknown to the villagers behind closed doors, Malik's rage knew no bounds. He would unleash his fury on Amina, leaving her with bruises that marred her delicate skin and wounds that scarred her spirit. Amina, with tears hidden behind her eyes, endured in silence, believing she had no choice but to accept her fate. One fateful day, as Amina sat by the village stream, her heart heavy with despair, an elderly woman approached her. Her name was Mama Zuri, known for her wisdom and compassion that seemed to encompass the very essence of the African soil. "My child," Mama Zuri spoke gently, her voice carrying the weight of ages past. "I see the shadows that haunt your eyes. Tell me, what burdens your heart?" Amina hesitated at first, the fear of judgment and shame tightening its grip around her throat. But Mama Zuri's kind gaze reassured her, and in a voice barely above a whisper, Amina poured out the tale of her torment at the hands of Malik. Mama Zuri listened intently, her wrinkled hands clasped together in solemn prayer. When Amina finished, tears streaming down her cheeks, Mama Zuri placed a comforting hand on her shoulder. "My child," Mama Zuri began, her voice resonating with ancient wisdom, "you are precious in the eyes of Jehovah, just as you are. He sees every tear you shed, hears every cry of anguish, and feels every blow that strikes your tender heart." Amina looked up, her eyes filled with a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. "But why does Jehovah allow this suffering to continue?" she asked, her voice trembling with pain. Mama Zuri nodded thoughtfully, her gaze fixed on the horizon where the setting sun painted the sky in hues of crimson and gold. "Jehovah's love is not defined by the trials we face, but by his unwavering presence in our lives," she explained gently. "Like a shepherd who guides his flock through treacherous terrain, Jehovah walks beside us, offering solace and strength in our darkest hours." With Mama Zuri's words echoing in her heart, Amina found the courage to confront Malik. She spoke of her pain and pleaded for a change, hoping against hope that the man she once loved would see the damage his actions had wrought. But Malik, consumed by his own demons, remained unmoved. His heart hardened against her cries for mercy. Heartbroken yet resolute, Amina made a decision that would alter the course of her destiny. With Mama Zuri's guidance, she sought refuge among the villagers who welcomed her with open arms and hearts overflowing with compassion. They built her a humble dwelling where she found sanctuary from the storm that had ravaged her soul. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months as Amina slowly pieced together the fragments of her shattered spirit. She found solace in the company of women who shared stories of resilience and courage, their laughter like a healing balm to her wounded heart. One moonlit night, as Amina sat by the fire with Mama Zuri and the other women, sharing tales of love and loss, she felt a sense of peace wash over her. She realized that Jehovah had never abandoned her. He had been with her all along, guiding her steps and lifting her up when she could no longer bear the weight of her pain alone. As the years passed, Amina's story spread throughout the village like the gentle rustling of leaves in the wind. She became a beacon of hope for others who found themselves trapped in the shadows of abuse, showing them that they too could find the strength to break free and reclaim their dignity. In the quiet moments of reflection, Amina would gaze at the starlit sky, feeling Jehovah's presence enveloping her like a warm embrace. She knew then that her journey, though fraught with pain, had led her to a place of healing and redemption, a place where love triumphed over fear, and faith illuminated even the darkest corners of her soul. Malik's regret. Years passed, and Malik's life took a stark turn. His arrogance and cruelty had alienated him from friends and family. His hunting prowess, once a source of pride, was no longer enough to sustain him. Malik's heart, once filled with pride and rage, now ached with the regret of lost love and broken promises. In his loneliness, Malik turned to the company of strangers, seeking solace in the arms of another woman, one who promised him fleeting comfort and false hope. But as fate would have it, this new relationship, too, was fraught with deceit. The woman, who had once seemed a lifeline, turned out to be a cunning thief. One moonlit night, as Malik slept unaware, she stole his belongings, leaving him with nothing but the tattered remnants of his past. With nothing to his name, Malik wandered back to the village, his steps heavy with shame and regret. His clothes were ragged, his once proud demeanor now broken. The villagers, who had once shunned him, now watched him with a mixture of pity and disdain. Malik's journey had come full circle, and he found himself standing at the threshold of Amina's humble abode. Amina was sitting by her doorway, the evening sun casting a golden glow over the village. As Malik approached, her heart, once so full of pain, now pulsed with the echoes of past sorrows. Malik fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face, his voice a broken whisper carried by the wind. "Amina," he begged, "I have wronged you beyond measure. I have lived in darkness, and now I see the depth of my sins. Please forgive me. I was blind to the pain I caused you. Please find it in your heart to forgive this wretched man." Amina, with her heart heavy and her spirit weary, looked upon Malik. The man who had once been her tormentor now stood before her, a shadow of his former self, seeking forgiveness. The villagers gathered, their eyes fixed on the unfolding scene, their hearts a tumult of emotions. For a moment, the world seemed to hold its breath. Amina's mind raced, the memories of her pain, her fears, and her scars mingling with the silent plea for mercy in Malik's eyes. The night was silent, save for the rustling leaves and the distant call of an owl. Amina stood up, her eyes meeting Malik's, and spoke with a voice that trembled yet held firm. "Malik," she began, her words like gentle waves upon the shore, "Jehovah has walked with me through the darkest valleys. He has healed my wounds and filled my heart with love. I do not know if I can forget the pain you caused, but I know that Jehovah's love is greater than my sorrow." The villagers, moved by Amina's grace and Malik's remorse, waited in silence, their hearts yearning for resolution. "Malik," Amina continued, her voice steady and clear, "Jehovah's love has shown me that forgiveness is not about forgetting the past but about finding peace in the present. I do not know if I can welcome you back into my life, but I pray that Jehovah's light will guide you to find your way, just as he guided me." Malik, with tears streaming down his face, nodded. "Thank you, Amina. Thank you for your grace, your forgiveness, and your prayers. I will seek Jehovah's mercy and try to make amends, wherever my path may lead." As the moon rose high above the savannah, casting its silver light over the village, Amina and Malik stood at a crossroads. The villagers, witnessing this poignant moment, knew that the journey of forgiveness was a path of hope and healing, a journey that only Jehovah's love could illuminate. The question for reflection. As the night deepened and the stars blanketed the sky, the villagers and Amina were left with a profound question. Should Amina accept Malik back into her life, or should she find the strength to walk away, guided by the wisdom and love of Jehovah? This question remains open, a testament to the complexity of forgiveness and the enduring power of God's love. The choice is hers, and in the silence of the savannah night, Amina's heart seeks the gentle whisper of Jehovah's guidance. And so, the tale of Amina and Malik stands as a mirror to our own struggles with forgiveness, pain, and redemption. It beckons us to reflect on the boundless love of Jehovah and the enduring hope that, no matter the darkness we face, His light will always find a way to shine through. Lessons learned. God's unfailing love. Despite Amina's suffering, Jehovah never abandoned her. His love was a constant presence, offering comfort and strength in her darkest moments. Courage to change. Amina found the courage to confront her abuser and seek help, demonstrating the importance of taking action to break free from abuse. This story is written by your favorite relationship and marriage counselor and therapist, Pastor Dunamis Okunawo. Don't keep this life-changing story to yourself. Share it with your friends, family, and social networks. Let's spread the love and build a community of thriving relationships.
Do you want more? Read the full blog by clicking on the link in bio or description to navigate to the devotionals, or go to www.khcpartners.org. Watch full video on youtube.com/@PastorDunamis. For one-on-one therapy, counseling, or an intervention in your marriage or relationship, go to bit.ly/therapy needed. To get courses for singles and couples, go to bit.ly/course. To partner with us, go to www.khcpartners.org/give. Do you want more? Read the full blog by clicking on the link in bio or description to navigate to the devotionals, or go to www.khcpartners.org. Watch full video on youtube.com/@PastorDunamis. For one-on-one therapy, counseling, or an intervention in your marriage or relationship, go to bit.ly/therapy needed. To get courses for singles and couples, go to bit.ly/course. To partner with us, go to www.khcpartners.org/give.